Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading for August the 14th through August the 27th. You probably won't get this till the 15th though, so it's going to be a 2-week reading because I'm taking a week off. Actually, I'll probably do the angel reading for September, but I'll take a week off from doing the astrology readings. So we have big news. We've got the major solar eclipse now. On the end of this video, if you watch this till the end, there'll be a link for the total solar eclipse, and I highly recommend that you watch it. There's some crossover here, guys, so if you know your moon and rising, definitely check out the links below in the description box so you get a full picture of what's going on for you. Okay. Oh yeah, loads and loads of crossover. I'm going to wow, big crossover. I have sat here and really before I even went on camera, I really shuffled these cards intensely. There is definitely a crossover. Okay. Here we go. That one wants to come up. Okay, good. All right. So I'm doing 3 cards for the week, and then I'm doing 1 card for the weekend. It's about the energy of the weekend, right? So on Monday we have the Star card, and I think this is a beautiful, I always see it as a healing card. Now it's water, so it's definitely psychic and spiritual and intuition. So this to me is a psychic spiritual healing. And it's just a lovely flow from the universe to the earth. It's just a healing on so many levels. So I feel that this is just a lovely, brilliant card, and this is so indicative of what's happening with the, solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse that just happened. This is about a healing and letting go of the past, right? And this is like going forward, renewed. It's almost like a rebirth to me when this card comes up, and that's what I'm getting from it. So now the middle of the week, we have the 6 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands is like, listen, darling, you've really worked hard. You've really worked hard. It's been very difficult for you. You've had a tough time. You've worked really hard. Well, guess what? This is like, this card indicates that your work is paying off. This is like public recognition. This is like wonderful rewards for your work. And you deserve it, Taurus. You do work very, very hard. Some of you. I know some that don't. But we won't go there. Okay, so then towards the end of the week, we have the Strength card. And the Strength card is like compassion. Have, courage and the strength to keep going the course. That's what I'm getting with this. Now, when this card comes up, you can say, look, your strength is in being compassionate and kind. Yes, that's true. That's very true. But for this, I'm just getting, listen, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. Have the courage to reach out. Have the strength and the courage to keep on going. That's what the lion does, just keeps on going. So that's lovely. That's towards the end of the week. And then at the weekend just before the total solar eclipse, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now the Queen of Pentacles is this beautiful hostess, right? She's like, she makes that when this card comes up, sometimes it's saying, look, make your home nice, entertain. You're going to be the perfect entertainer. This is about, focusing on your home being comfy and the smell of cooking and friends over, and this is about being in the community but inviting them into your home and being a hostess. This is about, you know, really being a mother in your community almost, and that's the energy before that. Now this card came up for somebody else. This is the King of Cups, right? This is a wonderful father, husband, provider, and he's sitting back there on his rock with the water there, so it indicates emotions. And sometimes he pushes his emotions down because he does it he feels that he has to put this face forward for his people, so he has to remain strong, right? And he has to remain like almost aloof, if you will. So for me, when this card comes up, this is a very tumultuous time around this total solar eclipse. So I'm asking everybody, depending on what your time zone is, to actually go inside, and I mean go inside yourself, not inside your doors. Meditate, and try to meditate with a group of people during that time of the eclipse. This is when we're going to get this information download from the heavens, from the universe. Its source energy is going to come right down. So imagine if you're meditating during that time, you're going to receive all that data and innovation and brilliant ideas. I mean, and really this is about a global community. So wherever you are in the world, know that it's happening at 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and UK Greenwich Mean Time, it is 7:30 p.m. at night. So wherever you are in the world, figure it out and meditate at the same time. Imagine what will happen if we're all meditating together, what ideas and brilliant innovations we can come up, because this is going to be a quantum leap forward for society and the planet as a whole, and we need to bring light into that darkness. I think there's more light on the planet than there is dark, so let's bring light to where there's been darkness, and let's live heart-centered and go forward, right? So now on the middle of the week, you've got, this is so typical of this energy that we're going to be feeling up and down. What you have to remember, right, is that all these emotional energies are transitory, they're temporary. So don't react to any emotion that you get, because and don't sink down into that emotion, because it's not going to last. It's all transitory. So now this is the 10 of Swords. Look how dark that is. This is the persecution. This is like the victim card. This is like poor me. Now this is the shadow. I always think this is like the shadow side of Leo. Now we're coming into that. The total solar eclipse is happening at the end of Leo, right? 28, almost 29 degrees. And that represents the shadow aspect, the self-importance, what about me? And, why can't I have that? And narcissism and arrogance and, overlording over people. I mean, this is the energy that we need to let go of. So clear this energy, Taurus, if you're feeling this in the middle of the week. If you start to feel this energy, know that you can say to yourself, oh yeah, that's right, it's the planetary alignments, it's the solar eclipse, it's the new moon, there's so many things going on. There's a fire trine, there's a cardinal cross, there's all this stuff that's coming in to play, and everything's in Leo. So this is a transitory feeling. So don't go into the victim mode. Be empowered and look at your glass half full, not half empty. Come into the light, Taurus. Come into the light, because on Friday you have really good news. This is the Page of Wands, who's got some good news for you. This is like a gift is coming, right? You've been waiting for news and you're getting this good news. So all is well. Don't stay here, because this is here. So you can know that it's transitory. Know that you feel, look, this is, these feelings, these emotions that are going to overcome us, we're going to feel them, and it's not like we're going to negate them. It's like, feel them, acknowledge them. Thank you for sharing. Goodbye. And release them. It's all about feeling and releasing. That's what it's about. So then we have the the Queen of Swords, and she's a fierce defender, the Queen of Swords. She's no joke, and she is a communicator, and she communicates with brutal honesty. And she is a little abrasive the way she can deliver information, but she tells her truth. She tells the truth. And that's something to respect about her. And she's a fierce defender, and she's ready to fight when needed. So she's sitting there, and what does she have on her lap in this? I'm not sure what it is in this. Oh, she's got lavender. Wow, it's lavender in her lap. So she's got this like two sides to her. So it's this soft and wonderful feminine side. In fact, this is the kind of, look, men are really attracted to her, right? They really, she's very intelligent, she's really cerebral, and they're really attracted to her, and they go after her because she's stunning, right? And she's got this, but then when they get to know her, they get a little intimidated, because not only is she really intelligent, she has a sharp tongue. She has a bit of a sharp tongue, and some guys just can't handle that. So anyway, what I'm getting from this is like a little bit of balance, guys. Like, this is, asking you to perhaps, enhance your feminine side and deliver some information a little more softer. Allow your feminine side to come out more. Celebrate your feminine side, and deliver your information and communicate with softness. Now, also Mercury's in retrograde, so communications can be a little crazy right now, as well as electronics not working and things like that. I've had some technical difficulties, let me tell you. So anyway, when that card comes up, it's just asking you, enhance, focus on your feminine and softer side. Wear pinks and celebrate the feminine side. That's all. Even if you're men, celebrate your feminine side. This is all about gender fluidity around this time as well. Really balance your feminine and your feminine and your masculine side for women and men. So Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in a couple of weeks, or in a fortnight, as we say in England. Mwah. Bye. For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.